Hey guys, good evening. I'm going live again every night. I go live on this channel. I welcome you to join. I read each and every live comment. We talk about a variety of topics. Could be anything, and try to make the most of the day. Try to make the most of our lives, and that's what I'm thankful for. It's a Friday as I make this, so there's a little bit more hope in life, a little bit more encouragement, and that's what I want to talk a little bit about tonight is no hope or losing hope. And Lashandra on the live checking. Hey, Sandra, how you doing? How was your day? Good to see you. Good to see you. Do good people make you feel more hopeful? Cheesy. Sometimes they do. It's good to have good people in your life. A lot of times people who are very sweet can be very sour. That can hurt sometimes because sometimes you think, oh, this person is very sweet. If someone's very sweet, they can also be very sour. But you can't be too cynical. Cheesy, I saw the spot, man, that you got carved out there on the West Coast, man. Nice spot. Good job. Cheesy living full time in his minivan. And I was watching his videos today. He's got a nice spot there on the West Coast of Florida. Luke, my brother, how are you doing today on this Friday? Friday night. Miss you, my man. Sending you positive vibes. Thank you. It's funny how life is an up and down roller coaster. Been feeling a little down my spirit. Well, I think you'll fight that all your life, ups and downs. I think if you're honest with yourself, I think everyone fights that. I think it may even get worse as you get older because you lose hope. At least that's my experience. Again, I can't speak for everyone, um, but I do constantly think about my life. And today I was thinking about that. I looked up the definition of hope. What is hope? And what the dictionary says it is hope is a feeling of expectation and a desire for certain things to happen. Hope is a feeling of expectation and a desire for a certain thing to happen. Uh, as you get older, do you lose desire for certain things to happen? Uh, do you lose expectation of certain things to happen? Do you even care? It kind of does, all play with your mind a little bit. And so that's, I think when you're younger, you may have more hope because there's more expectation, there's more desire to do things that you haven't experienced or that you want to experience or that you haven't seen harsh realities of life. So I would think it's a fair assessment to say, on average, younger people have more hope. But simply because if you read the definition of hope, it's not really a religious thing. In one sense, it's really a feeling of expectation and a desire for certain things to happen. You have a desire to start a business, a desire to graduate college and take on the world, to start a family, to buy a nice house, to travel, whatever the desire. And then you do it. And then, you know, is there still hope after you see different things? It's something, everyone I think will have to face. I remember when I was really into the spiritual realm of life and when I was taught into a church and I did a lot of studying on faith. I remember there's a book in the New Testament and a scripture that says there's three things that'll last forever. I believe it was faith, hope, and love. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And out of the greatest of those things, faith, hope, and love, I believe love was the greatest. I would agree with that. Uh, does hope last forever? I don't know. I guess you could lose hope. I think you definitely could lose hope. Um, should you fight it? Should you fight a hopeless feeling? I think you want to fight it. Because I think, what's the value of giving into hopelessness? Not much. You don't really gain anything. You just get into a dark place and you can't get out. Well, what's the value of fighting it? To basically, that it's really, it's a little bit of a mirage. It's a little bit of an illusion. There was the book titled The Audacity of Hope by Barack Obama. I never read it, but I liked the title. I thought the title was catchy. But, even him, for many people, he let down. Like he was going to transcend politics and unite everyone into this common thing. And he was going to be, and a lot of people got disillusioned and they lost hope. Um, so that's why I like the title of the book, The Audacity of Hope, really, because there's certain parts in your life that, or if you look at life, to have hope is really like audacious, meaning it's like you're you're bucking a mindset, because really a lot of times in life there's not a lot of reason to have hope, but you choose to have it. I admire people that do. That's why I admire my mom. I do. My mom's not perfect. As you get older, you see that your parents are nowhere near perfect, but I'm thankful for my mom. I know a lot of people didn't have that experience, but she tries to remain hopeful. I know it's hard for her, especially in her condition at this point in her life. Um, and I wonder sometimes when I see people that really have it bad, I say, why do they even have hope? Um, you know, so it's just an interesting observation. What hope is, how we lose it. I think again we lose it getting older, going through ups and downs. Luke wants to start his eBay business. If it doesn't work out, will he give up? I was watching a viewer. One of my viewers, his tag name is DNT Professional Window Cleaners. He's got a video. The title of it was "I Got a Job." I think he just got hired at a hospital in his area, and I know he had a dream. He had a hope to start a business of cleaning windows, and maybe he still may be doing it, but he just needs some consistent income, which I think that's wisdom. Um, he's got a great attitude. I mean, again, I'm sure like if I knew him in real life, everyone will let you down. I think no matter what, if you don't let everyone's going to let you down. That's just part of life, me included. So learn to appreciate people for the good that they bring to the table without putting them on a pedestal. Whether it's your lover, I made that mistake with girls. I put girls on a pedestal. You can't do that. Not fair to them, not fair to you. And you can't put politicians, religious leaders, or anyone on a pedestal. Even people on YouTube, anyone. No, everyone's gonna let you down. That's guaranteed. Um, or even if they don't let you down, you just lose hope in people. You lose an expectation. Um, there's definitely a red flag when someone says no expectations. I remember dating a girl. She said that let's not have expectations. It's going to end in a disaster, but that's all right. The second definition is a feeling of trust. That's interesting. As I'm saying that, I read the second definition because the dictionary has two definitions. The first of hope is a feeling of expectation and a desire for a certain thing to happen. And the second definition of hope is a feeling of trust. That's interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. As I get older in life, I'm very thankful. I'm thankful for my health and everything like that. But, I find hope to be an interesting thing. I find a huge amount of my energy during the course of the day is keeping myself inspired, keeping myself hopeful. Because I guess I am defining it how it says. I'm trying to keep myself having a desire to do certain things. I'm trying to keep myself with an expectation of better things to come. That's a daily grind. It really is. And I could see as people get older, they get tired of the grind. But I would definitely, from the moment I wake up, that's the battle. Sorry, Sam. Get yourself worked up. You got to go to work or whatever. It's easier on the weekends, of course, because there's less pressure. I will say that. That's why I would think, there's the most hope in society on a Friday evening. Because people have an expectation. They want something to happen on this weekend. They're excited about life. So there's a little bit more hope on a Friday. On Monday, no hope. No hope on a Monday, guys. All right? Love and respect. But there's hope when you start a job. I was, again, watching that guy. I know how it feels, when you're not when you don't have income, and then all of a sudden you get a job, and like I said, that one viewer that I have, DTN Professional Window Cleaners, he's just getting a job, so he's hopeful. And you get encouraged again. You say, oh, well, I get a paycheck every week, and that's exciting. And so it's it's a mixed bag in life. But I kind of wanted to just make that my opening statement, make that my opening structure topic. And now we'll talk about anything like we do each and every night on this channel in the live feed. I read each comment. We talk about whatever you want. And I like that. But I'm making this video because I reflected on that today. How much energy do I spend per day keeping myself hopeful, keeping myself having an expectation of something's going to happen, keeping myself having desires to do something different, new, and hopeful, and you know, it's interesting. You spend a lot. You really do spend a lot doing that. And now we'll get into the live comments. I'll give myself a thumbs up on a video. If you like these videos, please click the thumbs up and share. You got to pat yourself on the back. You have to ask for what you want in life. Because a lot of times people will give you what you want, but you have to be bold enough to ask. You have to be bold enough to ask for a job. You have to be bold enough to ask for help. You have to be bold enough to speak up. Well, that's true. Because people are thinking about trying to fight to have hope for their own lives. So, you know, again, and we're going to get into live comments, but this is what I'm thinking about. People are in their own mind trying to keep themselves full of hope. And believe me, most people don't have hope. And so, like, you know, you think like they know what you want. They're thinking about their own problems. They're listening to you. They're making eye contact. But in their mind, they're thinking, my husband's got this problem. I got to do this. I got my kids doing this. And they go, oh, yeah. And they ain't thinking about you. So you have to clearly ask for what you want. And you have to, while still having compassion, knowing this is what they're thinking about. You should make it a habit to not just ask for what you want, but to ask how people are doing. And to try to sincerely listen without taking too much on you, because everyone's going through something. Everyone's going through something. I really do believe that as I get older. There's no doubt about that. But that's it. That's my opening spiel. Mr. JD, what's up, man? What's going on? Lashandra says, I'm pretty good. Good. I'm glad to hear that. That's hopeful. Tom, what's up, Tom? Boone, Tom, they say smile. Hey, Tom. How are you, brother? How's everybody in Boone? How's Blanton? How's Tom Sawyer? How's everybody over there in Boone? What's the weather like? Antonio, what's up, man? Hey, thank you for the comments, Antonio. I appreciate that, brother. Thumbs up to you, man. Aaron, Sam, what do you think of Gleno? Greetings from Fort Worth, Texas. Shout out to Gleno and the Shih Tzus, former truck driver, now just an overall good guy that takes care of his dogs. And I got love for Gleno. Emtoff. Checking in from rainy Florida. What part of Florida you at, brother? Ain't raining in South Florida. Praise the Lord. Let's have a hydration break to that. It warmed back up, guys. 84 degrees Fahrenheit in South Florida today. I got to be thankful for that. There was plenty of years where I was just hoping. I had a desire. I had an expectation to get down to Florida. And when you hope for something, you got to put action to it. Faith without works is dead. You got to have action behind your faith, behind your hope. Small steps, before you get back up. And you got to have a level of determination. You got to get a little bit intense. I kind of cut that back a little bit of my intensity because, you know, I'm kind of at where I want. There's not much I can do now but grind out, you know, the daily grind of job, and I have to be thankful for my job. But like I said, really for me, what's Sam, inspirational nomad, whatever you want to call me, you know, what's my final goal in life? You know, just to be independently wealthy. That's it. I don't want to do anything else. But I think that's just going to be a grind unless, you know, just something lucky happens. Blanton's in the house. Universal basic income. We need it, brother. I'm fighting for it, brother. If I get in there, I'm fighting for it. I'm gonna start, you know, hey, we got to be at 2,500. Okay? 2,500. Okay? You want to build the wall. You want $5 billion to build the wall. All right, let's negotiate. I want 2,500 universal basic income for everyone. Let's negotiate. We could build the wall, but first, let's get 2,500 for everyone. All right? So we'll negotiate. We'll do it. Carmen, been watching your videos for a while. First comment, keep up the good work. Carmen, you're recognized. I see you, and I appreciate you leaving that comment. I appreciate you being bold enough to leave. Thank you. Thank you very much. Love and respect to you. Apathy. Hey, Sam. Good topic. Good to see you. Always good to see you, Apathy. Love and respect, brother. Stay hydrated, man. You got to have hope in that. Praise the Lord. Gotta be thankful as best we can. Ron, what's up, Sam? Hey, sunglass face emoji. I like that emoji. Thank you, brother. Craig, what's up, man? When you say you did electrical work, were you an electrician? Yes, that's how I started my career. I had like other minimum wage jobs before that, like when I was in my teens. But I started my career as a union electrician. I did 5 years of school at night. I worked 40 plus hours during the week. And then I got my journeyman certificate after 5 years. And then after that, I studied another 3 years and I got my master electrician's contractor's license in the state of New Jersey. I have my own electrical contracting business. And then it also gave me certain credits for electrical engineering. And then so I took that, I took my work experience, and I got into the IT industry as like a basic junior, like on-site engineer for an IT company. And then I moved my way up to different companies, and then I stayed with the same company for the past 10 years. And now I'm in basically like IT infrastructure management. And so that's kind of been like evolution of my career. I didn't like it when I got started in electrician. I didn't want to work with my hands. I didn't want to work in construction. Why did I do it? I wanted money. I knew that money was the way to freedom. I knew you had to work. I knew you had to pay your dues. You know, I knew from an early age that work sucks, but I knew that was the only way to have freedom. You know, I really did. So, I mean, it's like, I can't even tell you like a lie that I was passionate about. I wanted to do it. No, I hated every moment. You know, there's still moments, you know, where I wake up. I'm thankful for my job. I'm blessed, and I try to make the most of it. But you know, most people will never do what they love. You know, very hard to make a living doing what you love. But more power to you if you can do it. Lashandra, because of you, I started living in my car. Whoa, 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 whoa. You can say I helped inspire you, but I want you to say also that you decide to live in your car for you. You have to own your decisions. Because what happens is if 8 months from now you hate living in your car, you're going to blame me. Just like some people blame their parents after they... As an adult, certain people can inspire you. They can give you insight, but you have to own every decision, right, wrong, or indifferent. If you don't, that's how you blame Jim Cramer for buying a certain stock. It wasn't his fault that he said buy, buy, buy. It was your fault. As an adult, you got to take that decision and you got to own it. Because you may resent me in 8 months if you don't. That's how divorces happen. But let's read the rest of your comment. Thank you. She goes, because of you, I've been living in my car. I just addressed that. And have been doing so since June 29th, 2018. Well, you're almost at the 8-month mark. If you can get past 8 months, you have given birth to a new lifestyle. I transitioned from Chicago to South Florida. Praise the Lord, you made it to the promised land. You definitely gave me a lot of hope. Well, I'm thankful I helped you. Damn, you made it all of Chicago cold as hell. You made the right decision, in my opinion. But if it doesn't work out, don't blame me. I love you. Good job. Luke, I agree. When you have a deep mind and you see the big picture of life, you lose pleasure. Sometimes in the simple things of life's routines. Well, that's true. I mean, I think, you know, ignorance is ignorance is bliss. Meaning that when people just have like the bird chirping up there, sometimes they may be more happier because they're not having like, you know, all these deep thoughts. But it's also a blessing to have deep thoughts. So, you know, it's just part of life, though. Everyone deals with their own struggles in their own way. Starpack. Hey, that's enough. Lashandra, Starpack's from Chicago. He's still there, though. We love Starpack. Starpack actually likes the cold weather. Can you believe that, Lashandra? I can't believe some people like it. Starpack, stay hydrated, brother. I remember you, man. I appreciate you and your brother, man. Love and respect. That's amazing. Life's funny, man. Luke, this is why I'm trying to keep my childlike wonder for life. Good luck with that. Because I am your age, Sam. You're 38. And sometimes I feel like the book of Ecclesiastes. How everything in the end does not matter. Well, it's true. But stay as positive as possible. Because you don't want to live a hopeless life. I'm with you, brother. Tom, does Santa come to your car? Yeah, let's say he does. Just to keep hope. Let's say he does. Let's stay positive. Have I been a good boy this year? I would say overall, look, I try, even when I'm upset. I thank God for this. I try not to ever take my pain out on someone else. Like, even if I'm having a bad day, I always try to go extra to make sure that I'm kinder to people. I mean, for the most part, some people come in here real negative. I ain't going to be kind to them. But, like, you know, I try to treat people with respect and everything like that. And, you know, mentally, you know, I was talking to somebody today, and they were like, their child was taking out a lot of their self-misery on their parent. And the child's an adult. And it just, you know, I understand it. But it's like, I mean, there were certain points in life where I was frustrated. I never took anything out physically on my dog. But I remember coming home some days and resenting my dog. I do at the end. So I understand how that manifests itself. But what I could tell you is that you have to be very mindful not to take, even if you're hopeless, you can't take that out on others. It's not fair. I understand it's not easy, But you got to be very mindful of that. So the bottom line is Santa Claus coming to my car? Yeah. What do I want him to leave me? $1 million at least, all cash, after taxes, and MILF panties, lightly scented. Good job. Luke, laughing out loud. At Tom, yes, a MILF with a Santa bra. No bra, but panties can be. And a hat. Total disaster. Sawyer, Boone strong. You guys are strong, man, and Boone. Love and respect, man. Aaron, what do you think about bonobos? I don't know who that is. They are relatives of chimpanzees, okay, but so much less aggressive. Okay, I would feed them peanuts like I feed the squirrel. They solve all their problems, angst, arguments by mating. Oh, mating over and over again. No, total disaster. No worries, just chill. No, it's a disaster. That's like people who have kids just to have kids. Why would you force someone else in this world just to dominate the world, just so the human race can dominate, just so chimpanzees or boombanese can dominate? No, that's selfish. No, I don't like that. I don't mess with those bamboons. Nah, I'm not with that. Tom, love and respect from Utah. I hope you're mountain biking. Too much snow here, total disaster, and not enough mountain biking. Yep. See, that's what happens. You can't really get outdoors. It's a disaster out there. Yep. Damn it, you got to do like Lashondra and get down to South Florida. Tom, Boone Strong, you guys are representing strong, man. Cheesy. Bond giant Pimco sees a 30% chance of recession in 2019. So happy I downsized it. Yeah, that guy's. No, I think I know that guy. Yeah, I know that. I think I know who you're talking about. Pimco. Pimco's a bond firm. They trade bonds or they invest in bonds. So they've been calling for a recession for a few years now. I know, like the one bald guy and the other guy from overseas. I've seen them on CNBC back in the day. They've been calling for that forever because it's in their interest for there to be a recession because that's when their bonds would do better. When the economy is going good, your bonds aren't as good. They're not as strong. So they have a selfish interest in wanting there to be a recession. Do I think there's going to be a recession in 2019? No. I mean, we've been in a cycle of growth for, I don't know, 10 years plus. So, I mean, cycles are part of life. But if you're laid off from work, it doesn't matter if the economy is doing good or bad, or if you don't have a job, or if you're struggling in life. It doesn't matter what the stock market is doing. If you're not doing good in life, you have no hope. Everyone else in the world could be doing good except you, and your reality is the recession is already here. So I have to make that statement. And then again, what do I predict will happen? I mean, I think we'll go definitely through another cycle. You don't just keep going up. But there's no telling when or how. But you also have to be mindful, like I say, if a bond brokerage firm is calling for a recession, they have an interest because they would do better in a recession. Luke, this life can feel overrated sometimes. I agree. But you got to stay positive and strong always. Yep. Totally agree with that. Boone strong too. Sawyer, what's your favorite emoji? Mine is sunglass face emoji. Good question. Somebody give me the bikini emoji. Is that my favorite emoji? No, but I would like to see one. So if I had to pick a favorite emoji, I also think about the fire emoji. I like the fire emoji. Like you're fired up. Like, campfire. Trying to think of a unique emoji. I mean, also the peace sign emoji is probably one of my top used ones, but it's not magical. I would say the heart with the sparkle in it. That's a magical emoji. I love Queen's magical cat face, like the cat face with the eye heart emoji. That's very nice. Those are the top emojis that I think off top. Of course, the palm tree emoji is never going to lose with that. And that's what I would say. Tom, see any alligators lately? No, I just saw that one last week when I was in Sambol Island on the west coast of Florida. I mean, they're everywhere if I want to go looking, but I like to spend most of my time by the ocean. There ain't too many over there. Ron? Need to be the hero of your own life. I hear you, brother. But even heroes lose hope. How many of you guys have watched like Batman movies or Superman movies? In plenty of those movies, even a superhero lost hope. It's true. It's a battle. You have to expend a lot of energy to keep your hope levels up. It's a battle worth fighting. I mean, even scriptures say, fight the good fight of faith. Fight the good fight of faith. It takes faith. It takes a fight to keep your hope. There's been a couple of people, even in the job field that I've worked at, said many times, look, we got to keep the faith. We got to keep the faith. And I agree with that. You got to. Because the alternative is just no good. No hope. No good. And you gotta be thankful. I'm thankful for my health. A lot of people have it worse, but this is part of the mind and part of life. Gotta talk about it, Aaron. And they give like that was like 2 pieces of fruit. I know, a peach, because now all the girls are going crazy giving a peach emoji when they're giving a butt selfie. Yep, that's true. Sawyer, can you whistle with your hands? No. Sawyer, that's a little weird, bro. What type of porn you're watching, man? Cheesy. Ron, exactly. Brother 3 John gave the rockstar emoji, grin emoji, another rockstar emoji. Good job, Blanton. I love Luke because he always has so much to say. Luke's positive brother, man. Heart emoji to you, Luke. Submarine Vet. Much love from Boston. All day, bro. Yeah, I'm going to see a lot of you. I remember you telling me that. Submarine Vet, good to see you, brother. I hope you're having a great day in Boston, man. Gotta be cold in Boston, man. What's the temperature in Boston? Tom, I accepted the internship position. You're going to be a good guy in the workforce, man. He accepted it today officially. Very proud of you. Didn't get the other one. That's all right. I interviewed their loss. But it's okay. I got the first one, and I'm looking forward to the opportunity to give a lot of good emojis. Heart, smiley face, eye look. He's making bread like money. And then he gave like Boone Strong emoji, arm, star, and he's about to run the world. That's what you think when you graduate college and you get your first internship. You think, look out, world, here I come. Then you realize all disaster. But, Tom, I'm very proud of you, brother. You know I got a lot of love for you, man. I want you to do great in life. Brother, I pray everything you ever want in this world, I pray comes true. I pray you're a positive leader. And cheers to you, brother. Somebody give me the beer cheers emoji. Now, I'm drinking water, but somebody give me the emoji with like the 2 beers they cheer, or wine, whatever you'd like. Love and respect. B. Barry. Hey, Sam from Toronto. Damn. What's the temperature? Good to see you, B. Barry. What's the temperature in Toronto, man? Calvin. Hey, Sam. Love your videos. Calvin. Love and respect, brother. Thank you. Ron. Heat wave in Massachusetts. 45 degrees Fahrenheit laughing. That's not too bad. It doesn't really get bad till you get below 30 and into the teens. I've been there. But let's celebrate the good days while we got them. And then only 3 more months. So I remember thinking about that in New Jersey. It's not, winter isn't too bad till after Christmas. Because leading up to Christmas, there's a hope. There's an expectation of the holidays and all the magic of it. Then after that, it's just, you say, well, all right, well, now the winter is only 3 months. January, February, March. Those are the worst months of the winter. January, February, March. And you get into January, and then you get midway through January, and you say, damn, this winter ain't never going to end. It's just starting. And then February is a disaster. March could be a disaster. And that's why I eventually said, I'm getting the hell out of here. Those 3 months will kill you. But that's my opinion. Love and respect to Massachusetts. Tom, don't worry. I won't forget about you now that I'm making moves. Tom, get yourself together. You save money. What I want you to do with your money, brother, is if you have any debt, pay it off. Well, first, I want you to get a savings account. I want you to go to a bank, get a savings account. Don't invest with that money. Don't give away that money. Don't even necessarily pay off debt. Your first goal should be to put $1,000 in a savings account. Get that done, brother. Make that a goal, and then you go from there. Do whatever you want. Submarine Vet. Osho, good to see you. Tom, thanks for the support. Tom, you know it's love. Nikki King. Nikki King. We need both a universal basic income and a federal job guarantee. Well, we can negotiate that. I'm definitely for universal basic income. I don't know. I would have to understand more when you say a federal job guarantee. Everyone's guaranteed a job. Not everyone should be in the workforce. I've experienced that in life. I used to say everyone should be in the workforce. No, it's not true. Not true. Everyone should do something, but some people, now that they have a universal basic income, let them use their creative gifts. Let them do something else. So I can't say, I don't want to pander to you. I will stand in agreement with you on the universal basic income. Now we're negotiating. I'm willing to listen about the federal job guarantee, but I'm not on board. So let's talk more about that if you want. Forgive me if I say the name wrong. Maca J. Lazada. That's a cool name, man. Hello to you. That's good, man. Funk Beard, I like that. Western Arizona desert, 70 degrees. That's not bad. Perfect for living in a ride. That's true. Thanks for the broadcast, brother. Funk. I like that tag name, brother. Good job. And two is, yeah, love and respect Arizona. Now, truth be told, back in like 2007, 8, when I first started looking at warmer climate states, because again, I grew up in New Jersey, there was 2 states I was looking at. It was Florida and Arizona. I looked hard at Chandler, Arizona, and Gilbert, Arizona. But I came to the conclusion that I got to be around the ocean and preferably around the Atlantic Ocean. And Florida is just warmer in the winter and just, I like humid. I do like humid. It's not that humid in Arizona, but love and respect Arizona. Sunshine State is really more Arizona than anything else. B. Barry says, problem with universal basic income is it is a disincentive for work. We need to encourage working jobs. Why? That's like saying, we should have kids just to dominate the world. A universal basic income there's always going to be some people that don't want to work. Universal basic income will eliminate all the bureaucracy of unemployment, of disability, of people working at Starbucks for 2 weeks, then quitting, people working at Walmart. It will eliminate drug use, petty crime, welfare. All that's gone. Everyone has a universal basic income. If you want to make more than $2,000 a month, you get a job. Then the only people in the workforce are people who really want to do whatever it is they're doing. People are better at their jobs. There's less bureaucracy. There's no more bureaucracy of all these different departments and you having to fight to get money from them. There's no more, there's no more corporations. There's no more corporations paying $10 an hour while they sell people overpriced goods in Walmart or whatever. Corporations making billions of dollars. People working the register making pennies on the dollar. Universal basic income is the same thing as Social Security before the entire age range of adult lifehood. So that you can focus on your creative gifts and what you were really put on earth to do, not to ring the register at Walmart. Not to work as an electrician if you don't want to work as an electrician. But you have to work as an electrician because there's no other way to feed yourself. When you inherit or you get a loan from your father like Donald Trump and you can start your own business, then you can, that was his universal basic income. That's why he's so happy. That's why he can do whatever he wants. But not most people will never get that opportunity. Everyone should get the same opportunity as Donald Trump. Everyone should have enough money to do their business, to live the life they want to do. And with technology and with efficiencies and with corporations bigger and making more money than ever, we can afford it and it's going to be necessary eventually. And if people want more, believe me, there's plenty of people that want more than $2,000 a month. Plenty. So now they can go start a business. You can go start a business and fail. You can go start a window cleaning business, an electrical business. You can go start an artwork business. And if you fail, you always have money coming in. You're never destitute. You never have to rob. You never have to play the system. You never have to have poor mental health worrying about money. Society is healthier on average. It's healthier as a whole. It's more creative. And there's more small business, less corporations. When you have universal basic income and people can take the risk to have the business because most businesses fail, then you have more competition with corporations. Because right now it's a negative, you're making a low wage, middle class is shrinking. Right now the system's broken. Statistics prove the middle class is shrinking. That 1% of society right now owns 40% of the wealth. So what we're doing now is failing, not working. It's only a matter of time before it catches up. We're printing money. We're already going in debt to sustain this lifestyle. We're already going in debt. So a person that inherited millions, that got $1 million loans from his father, that owns a gated community in Palm Beach, can run the country based on how his life experience was. Barack Obama wasn't able to pay off college loan debt until he was in his 40s. People who actually had to do certain things, they realized the need for a level of change in the way the corporate bully, financially oppressive system is running. Housing is more expensive than in any other generation, and the middle class is shrinking. In the 60s and 70s, houses were way cheaper because you couldn't get a 30-year mortgage or a balloon mortgage or all these different mortgages that were packaged. You couldn't get a 7-year car loan. So all these prices have become inflated on the back of the American people. Pensions are gone. Annuities are gone. Slowly, but unions are broken up. Slowly but surely, corporations have overtaken society. And they run society. And it's not a bad thing, but you have to balance it with a level of sustainability for the lower and middle class citizens, which is going to be a universal basic income. And then you can work extra to obtain more, and you can do different things such as open a business or whatever you want and take more risk. And you only have people doing jobs that they're passionate about, that they care about. And I believe you will improve physical, mental, and spiritual well-being in society. It'll be a more compassionate, more creative, more thoughtful society. Right now, it's a gimme, look out, I'm in a rush to get to work. If I pick the wrong lane, I'm going to blow my horn. I got bad mental health. I'm popping Xanax. See, now I know, too, you're from Canada, where they have universal basic income. The number one cause of bankruptcy in America is medical expenses. Okay, Donald Trump went bankrupt 6 times. He knows. But he didn't go bankrupt because of that. He went bankrupt because he put too much debt on his businesses, and then he played the system. He knows how to play the system. Some people don't know how to play the system. Some people get fucked by the system. That's the truth. And so, if 70 to 80% of society is living paycheck to paycheck, if medical expenses are the number one cause of bankruptcy, but in the past couple of years, the only tax reform that was passed was corporate tax reform. The personal tax reform, that's going to expire in 10 years. Corporate tax reform was permanent. There's no health care reform. There's no immigration reform. Only corporate tax reform. Where is the reform for the middle and lower class? We didn't get reform. We got a temporary tax break on a already shrinking middle class with no health insurance. America spends the most on healthcare than any other country. And it's the number one cause of bankruptcy, and people are in poor shape, mentally, physically, and emotionally. On average, I see people every day. I definitely agree with that. Definitely agree with that. So those are my thoughts, and that's why I think it's a strong case. It's gonna have to come to pass eventually, in my opinion. But you're gonna have to fight for it. And look, at the end of the day, if people still want to live in their luxury mansions and own the majority of the wealth, we print money. Give people $2,000 a month. I mean, let them. They're not gonna. You're not living high in the hog with $2,000 a month. Now, some people be very thankful for that, but still, you ain't living high in the hog. $2,000 a month. Most people have the average car loan right now is $500 per month. So now you're left with $1,500. The average person spends $500 to $800 a month on groceries. Yep. So let's just say now you're left with $1,000 a month. Most people rent a house or have a mortgage. $1,000. There you go. You spent your whole $2,000 a month. You got a car loan, you ate food, and you paid rent. You just spent $2,000 and you didn't do anything luxurious. You didn't go on vacation. You didn't start a business. You didn't go make it rain in a strip club. You didn't pay for any doctor's bills. You didn't have your car brakes go. You didn't have your transmission go. All you did was eat, have a car, and rent a cheap apartment. That's what $2,000 just bought you. You don't have a girlfriend, you don't have a boyfriend, you don't have kids, you don't have a pet. If you have all those other things, you need a lot more money than that. There's still incentive to work. Oh yeah, good job. Angelina, hey Angelina, hey all. Friday nights are the best. We got hope. In a hopeless world, Friday give you a little hope. You work 5 days a week, have off too. What's wrong with universal basic income? Nothing, because right now you pretty much only have off 1 day a week, Saturday. Sunday you're thinking about work on Monday, and Friday you got a couple hours at night to have hope, and then tomorrow's going to be, it is what it is, but we're thankful. Work week is over, yep. And you're not thinking about going back on Monday. Yeah, there you go. Good to see you, Sam. Always good to see you. The weather in Tampa has been great lately. Yeah, the winters in Florida are magical. I like the summers too, though. Angelina, love and respect to you, my friend. Angelina, I'm at home hanging out. I'm not mad at that. Good job. How much is your rent? Angelina just got a divorce and she downsized to a smaller apartment. Angelina, if you're still in here and you listen to my rant, how much do you pay in the Tampa Bay area for rent? Let's see how far that $2,000 a month universal basic income will get you. Tom, Angelina, what it do? Tom trying to holler, and don't try to holler at my girls. Tom, Gleno, I love you, Tom. It's raining and cold in Texas. I don't like that. But tomorrow it will be back in the upper 60s. Good job for a week. That's what I'm talking about. Now you can walk the Shih Tzus. Angelina, I'm chilling with Shih Tzu. Everyone's got Shih Tzus. Laughing, nothing better than that. You and Gleno got Shih Tzu dogs. I'm not mad at that. I got a squirrel. Angelina, hey Tom. Free to be me. Self-sufficient, independent, number one. I ain't mad at that. Free to be me. Joe Boss. What's up, Joe? Sam, good evening. Good evening to you. What do you think about more and more YouTubers doing membership to follow their channels for $5 a month? Are you planning to do that, something like that? No, but what I understand of it, I don't know all the things specifically. From what I understand from it, it's still optional, isn't it? I don't think it's mandatory, is it? Because I do follow some YouTubers that have that. I just don't join their membership. Just like YouTube has, like YouTube Red, you pay an extra $5 a month to YouTube so you don't have commercials. So I think it's along the same lines. Like you can do it as a premium option, but I don't think it's mandatory. That's my understanding of it, but I don't know enough to comment. Mac and J, do you still live in your car? Yeah, broadcasting live right now for about 2 years. I've been living full time in my car. 2 years in New Jersey and the past 6 months in Florida. I plan on doing so, but I'm just so scared the police might mess with me and knock on my door. What the F do I do? Well, that happened to me, but only I was parked legally at a rest stop, but for too long. Could only park there for 3 hours. The one I was at. Go to campgrounds. That's what I do. I spend money. You can go to campgrounds. You can go to truck stops or rest stops for the time permitted. You can do it legally, but you have to park legally. You're going to have to learn the rules, and you're going to have to spend some money, whether it's in gas or campground fees, or you got to figure something out. And if you're not willing to make the sacrifices, then don't do it, because it's not for everyone. It's just my opinion. Joe Boss. Thanks for your respected opinion. Same back to you, brother. Tom. On winter break. Time to get home soon before I have to cat sit. Tom. You don't even want me to get on the cat tip. Somebody give me a cat emoji. Mac and J, does Santa come to your car? Laugh out loud. What the F? That was funny. That was funny. And don't be hating because Santa's coming to my car. Lashandra, what's your workout routine like? About 4 days a week, 20 minutes a day, usually in the morning. That's it. I was once 350 pounds. I got down to 150 pounds, just mainly eating healthy, plant-based diet and not overeating. That's how I lost 200 pounds, and that's how I've maintained it off. So right now I'm about 210. So I'm a little bit overweight now. It's all healthy stuff. But what I can tell you is eating is 80% of your health and weight management. Working out is only 20%. And I just go to the gym about 4 days a week, sometimes 5, but only for 15, 20 minutes. And that's it. Joe Boss. And I walk a lot during the course of the day. That's why I came to Florida, too. I wanted to be outside and walk. Lashandra. Oh, I just read that. Joe Boss. Currently, heavily raining storm in Tampa Bay. That's why I love the East Coast, man. But it rains here, too. I just like the East Coast a little bit better. Love and respect to Tampa Bay. I went to the Super Bowl in 2000 at Tampa Bay. Mac and J. I know he has some big, nice arms. What is your workout routine and how? I just broke that down. I'm about 6 foot tall. Look at, I hope that's a girl. I don't know what the hell it is. But love and respect. I'm not mad. Mac and J, when is your birthday? Mac and J, you trying to holler? God bless. Cheesy. If it is still raining tomorrow, I'm definitely rolling out the awning. Cheesy, you got a good setup over there. I'm not mad, man. Mac and J, cheesy. I actually don't judge me. I actually have a fantasy to have sex in a cold, rainy day. I think we're going somewhere with this one. Queen, hello, hey Queen, cat face with the heart emoji to you. Queen, I'm late. That's okay, Queen, you're doing your thing. Keep calling. Gleno, here's a coincidence. My work asked me today if I would do a few mail runs from Fort Worth to Miami. I said, hell yeah. So we'll see. Well, brother, if you're in a good physical condition, now, and if you could have somebody watch your dogs, unless you could take them trucking with you, just be careful. Because trucking's dangerous, man. The number one thing I fear living in my car, living on the road, is driving. It's a disaster out there, guys, especially in Florida, but everywhere. Driving on the road, very dangerous. Not Freddy Krueger coming to my car. Not a MILF dressed up as Santa Claus. Not who's that guy? Maca J, who wants to have sex in the rain in a car. I don't fear like those people, even though, believe me, I believe in self-defense. So God forbid anyone wants to come, please. It ain't gonna be like Hobo Alley, like where you just stab my gas tank. It ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? You better get to running. You understand what I'm saying? But we don't want any negativity. Okay? We want to stay all positive. We want to be thankful. Good job. Well, no. Here's a coincidence. My work asked me today if I would. Oh, I read that. Cheesy. You got it, girl. Oh, you go, girl. You gotta be careful. You don't know, Cheesy. It could be a robot. It could be anyone. You don't know, Cheesy. Be careful. I got caught up like that a couple times. You don't go crazy now, Queen. Got caught up watching one of my favorite TV shows. I'm not mad at you, Queen. How are you doing? I feel good. Cat face with the heart emoji to you. Love you, Queen. Just coloring as well. Good job, Shelly. Hey, Shelly. Just want to say hello from California. Hey, Shelly. What's temperature in California? Cheesy. Dang. No cheese emoji? Well, that sucks. I'm sorry, Cheesy. They didn't do you right. They should have a cheese emoji somewhere. Queen, I have a cheese emoji. Queen's got all the good emojis. Maca J gave me the cheers. Thank you, Maca J. Queen busts out a lot of cheese emojis. Tom, oh, that was when I say give me the cheers. Good job. Queen, I love cheese. Disaster. Queen, Blanton, we're all sitting here in Boone watching in the same room. Oh my God, it's an orgy. We are having a good time, but we have to get up at 6 a.m. for work. Pepsi tomorrow. Yeah. Guys, I got love for you, man. And I'm very proud of everyone down there in Boone. Boone strong, Pepsi strong, and that's a good career, man. I know a couple people that work for Pepsi distributors back in the day. I don't know if it's still a good job. I don't know if they're in a union, but he was like a trucker delivery for. He made a decent living, middle class. So love and respect you guys, man. I'm very proud of you guys. Keep going forward in life. Stay positive. Don't start giving yourself what they call like a Dutch oven where you fart under your sheets and you smell your own fart. Don't get crazy, Cheesy. I'm so jealous. Queen, why are you jealous? Because you got the cheese emoji. Rob. Yo, Sam, what's up, Rob? What's up, brother? I'm just trying to stay hopeful. Hope all's good. Same to you, Rob. Love to you, man. Maca J, why are you jealous? Peppa Pig. Hey, Peppa Pig. It's freezing cold here in Michigan. Oh, Michigan's a disaster. Yeah, Michigan winters can be dragging on, huh? Talk about no hope. I try to keep myself busy, especially March. You ain't lying about that. Thank God it's almost over in March. Cold, getting hard with age. Peppa Pig, my heart goes out to you. I'm with you. Cheesy, because I don't have the cheese emoji. I knew it. Queen, okay, why don't you have it? Because you don't have universal basic income. And then she gave the Queen with the cheese and like the rat mice thing. Good job, Gleno. Winter in Texas is over at the end of January. Then it starts getting hot to 80 plus. I'm not mad at that. Cheesy, don't know. Queen, okay. Queen, sorry, Cheesy. Queen, she gave like the grin. I like that emoji. Cheesy. Beer cheer. Oh, pineapple. I like the pineapple emoji, but the pineapple emoji should be more magical. I feel like they sold the pineapple too short. Pizza emoji. I can't eat pizza. Nah. Now that totally destroy your health. I used to like it. Oh, and then like a margarita emoji, and then the shish kebab. Good job, Cheesy. Luke, Sam. Tomorrow I'm gonna going thrift looking, buy on wholesale. He likes to flip different things he buys on wholesale thrift shops. He's going looking forward to what I can find. That sounds good. I can find, so bring me some childlike wonder. I'm not mad at you. Treasure hunting, laughing out, that makes you happy. Like the Gloonies, a movie. And then he gave like 3 gifts emojis. Luke, man, I got love for you, brother. I could tell you enjoy doing that, man. And I hope you have a great time tomorrow. Hope you get some good finds, man. Queen, chocolate emoji, and then the milk, chocolate milk. Gotta be careful with that dairy milk. I don't drink cow's breast milk. I don't do that. I gotta have almond or soy milk. I love you though, Queen. Nikki, not that are required to have a job, but if they want one, there are many ways, okay, that they need to be done, or people could be paid for that. They do now, like being single mom or an artist. Well, I don't know if I fully understand, but I'm with you. Okay, if it's not mandatory and we can still do the universal basic income, we're negotiating. So I'm with you so far. I think we can make a deal. Queen, I love chocolate milk. I used to like it too. I remember when my mom got axed when I was young, and like she was trying to keep me busy till the cops got done like doing the accident thing, like writing all the tickets. I remember I went into the corner store and bought a Yahoo. I used to like the Yahoo, not Yahoo, Yoo-hoo chocolate milk in a glass thing. It's magical. I like Yoo-hoo. I used to, not anymore. Total disaster, Nikki. But everyone would still get universal basic income. Nikki, we got a deal. We're gonna work it out. Good job, McKay. Hey, you like Cardi B? She's all right. I don't really listen to her that much, to be honest with you, but I'm not mad at her, but I'm not really a huge fan. Orker laughing? I don't know who that is. Nikki, we need to make sure UBI stands for Universal Basic Income is above cost of living. Nikki, I totally agree with that. We're definitely going to tie it to inflation, and we're going to tie it to the stock market. From now on, Universal Basic Income is tied into corporate earnings, okay? Because if corporations are making billions, that means Universal Basic Income can go up with the stock market. Yep, I like it. Good job. Cheesy. I go to the thrift stores with friends. We call it junkin'. I'm not mad at that. We play with the theme song from Sanford and Son on the way to the thrift store. All right, whatever works. I'm not mad. Peppy Pig. I just heard in San Francisco, service jobs like waiters, like in Mar-a-Lago, where Trump hires foreign workers and pay them $10 an hour to be their chefs and butlers, like that. Let's talk about that. I just heard in San Francisco for service jobs like waiters, servers can't afford housing, rent in city. Yep. So the restaurants are changing to self-serve and ordering computer. Yeah, they're going to go robots anyway. Look, McDonald's, robots. Every time you go to McDonald's now, all you got to do is punch a screen. So, like, they try to give you the sales pitch, like, if we raise minimum wage, they'll start automating everything. They've already automated everything. They're going to keep automating things. We need universal basic income. Universal basic income for everyone, okay? And if you don't like it, then let Donald Trump work for the same amount that he pays his waiters in Mar-a-Lago. All right, good job. Nikki, yep, agreed that all has to change. Total agree with that, Queen. I love the thrift stores. Mecca J, me too. Mac and J, so cheap, like candy store? Okay. Gilbert, what's up, brother? Gilbert, how are you, man? Gilbert, you got hope tonight, brother? Anyone that's still listening to me, I would like you to type in the live chat right now, just one or two words. One word is, if you have hope, just put the word hope. If you've lost hope, just put no hope. And I'm not going to judge you either way. I just want to take a non-scientific poll. Right now, do you have hope or no hope? Type it in a live comment. Very interesting. Gilbert, good to see you, brother. Queen, Trento water, yes, with extra ice. And this Starbucks is like, now I think Howard Schultz may be able to win the election in 2020. He's the former CEO of Starbucks. What I can tell you is the ice water in Starbucks is very magical. Been filtered many times. Nikki, I would be super happy with $2K a month. Well, that's just starting. I may start, that's our bottom line. I may start negotiating at $3,000 a month or $2,500 a month. And at $2,000, if we go down to our bottom line number, that's going to be after taxes. Okay? Good job. Forgive me if I say the name wrong. C Warm Zero. If they can't have UBI, then the lower class needs subsidized housing and services. Political parties need to do the math. Well, they already have that, and it's a disaster. I know people on that disaster. We're getting rid of all that. Okay? What we're going to do is universal basic income, and we're gonna start there. Housing and everything we're going to address. How we're going to address it, we may have to get rid of the 30-year mortgage, okay? Because the 30-year mortgage has inflated the cost of living, and it's basically, I know housing is a big part of the economy, I know that, but we're going to change some. We got to start with universal basic income. Just like Trump, the first thing Trump started with was corporate tax reform, right? So the first thing we're going to start with is universal basic income. Then we can talk about housing, and we can talk about infrastructure. We got to have our priorities straight, okay? They had their priorities straight. They wanted corporate tax reform. They got it. Okay, now we're going to have ours. We're going to say universal basic income. Then after that, then we'll talk about other stuff, all right? But I'm with you. Trend News, that's our brother from Canada. I love Trend. Let's see what he got to say. Hey, bro, good to hear from you. Florida's my passion. I know. I can't wait to have you down here, brother. I agree. Big corporate has taken over. You know it. Basic income makes sense. Praise the Lord, brother. You're on my team. Trump talks about fake news while Donald Trump have your front row seat. Brother Trent, you already know you're in my cabinet, brother. You're right beside me. You know that. And we're going to get you citizenship. Just like Donald Trump got all the immigrant wives that he married, he got them citizenship. we're getting you free citizenship. Why? Because look, he wants to build a wall to keep away immigration. But if you're hot and you're sexy and he marries you, you get your papers pretty quick. What's fair is fair. Trend News, he's going to get his citizenship very quick. Why? Because I like him. Okay, just like Donald Trump. Melania Trump's hot, you get your citizenship. Trend News is a friend with Inspirational Nomad, you get your citizenship. That easy. Good job. Dylan, real talk, true stuff. You're talking about, hope you're doing good. Thank you. Take care, brother. Stay safe. And then he gave Hang Loose, The Magical Island, and Sunglass. Good job. Carmen, thank you, brother. Carmen, hello from South Korea. Love and respect to South Korea. I love Asian girls, man. Hook me up if you got some good Asian girls. I love Asian girls. Love, respect. Queen, have you tried Kawaba milk? I don't know what that is. Chocolate bark with peanuts and pretzels? That sounds pretty magical. Angelina, universal basic income just went up. Look at this rent. My rent is still too much. About $1,400 a month for 800 square foot apartment. Well, that's too much square footage for you. I think that's too much, but that's still too high. I'm in a decent area. My last apartment was bigger but cheaper, but the residents dealt with constant break-ins. Yeah, I know there's a high level of crime in certain areas of Tampa. What I can tell you is this. For one person, you should not need more than 250 square feet. So if there were two people living in the house, you shouldn't need more than 500 square feet. If there was a married couple with one kid, you shouldn't need more than 750 square feet. For every one person in the household, you should not need more than 250 square feet. I've done the math. I live in less than 50 square feet. What I can tell you is how much square footage is your house and then how many people are living in the house. And that will immediately show you if you are living above your means and you have too much wasteful space in your house. Good job, Gilbert. The world is going to be left to the robots. I can't wait. And nomads, yes. And the rich. Well, no, we're going to be rich. I can't wait till the robots take over and the nomads roam the world. And the rich, we're going to have some equality going on now, guys. Queen. I just spilled my Trent Award. I go all worked up when I talk about robots. Queen, chocolate emoji, and peanut emoji. Good job. Joshua, love the stream, Joshua. Let's have some more to you before I spill the rest. Gilbert got me all worked up talking about robots. You know I get excited about robots. Praise the Lord. Queen, no pretzel emoji. Queen, you got all emojis. I'm surprised you don't have a pretzel emoji. Go to your WhatsApp. WhatsApp has a lot of emojis, and then you can like copy and paste from there. I saw Santa Claus at the dance. I'm not mad at that. I remember when I was young, I thought I heard Santa Claus. That was when I had like childlike hope. I thought he was there. Was he? He may have been there. I'm not gonna say he wasn't. There was a rap song too. Remember Santa Claus Coming to the Ghetto? I like that song. Is Santa Claus, is the Tooth Fairy real? I don't know. We'll see. Luke, amen. We are created to live and discover our gifts. Yep. Hand pump, fire, and prayer. Good job. And shine bright. Yes, shine bright like a diamond in this world, living on our own terms. Brother, you just spoke the truth 100 emoji to you. Lagnar from the Netherlands. Holla, Lagnar's in the house. Lagnar, good to see you, man. Luke, with that basic income, I believe rent should be taken out of the universal income. We're going to have to negotiate that, guys. That's phase 2, okay? We're going to have to reform the entire housing system. Phase 1 is the number one necessity of human. And I want this, when I say universal basic income, this is globally. This is for our brothers in the Netherlands. This is for Canada. It's for everyone, not just for America, right? Because we're going to a global society. Sorry to tell you. So for our brothers and sisters in Afghanistan, Israel, everyone's getting universal basic income. Everyone, okay? So what I could tell you is we print money, okay? You want to stop wars? You want to stop invasions? Universal basic income, okay? We have to, income is the number one necessity because you have to always know that you have something coming in to feed yourself, to care for yourself, etc. We're going to have to tie it in with inflation to ensure that it never becomes such an insignificant amount that you can't survive. After we address that human primal need, whether you live in the Netherlands, America, Afghanistan, or Israel, once we address that for all humankind, then we will go on to other subjects. But we must address the number one human need, which is to be able to care for yourself with a level of means financially. Okay? We will address the rest as a nation of humankind as we go forward. Okay? Good job. Luke, so more in your pocket. Well, we're getting there, brother. We got to take it one step at a time. Gleno, I've been a trucker for 28 years before I retired. You worked hard. Now I just work local. I'm not mad at that. The Fort Worth to Miami run would be a temp thing because of the diverse shortage. Now, look, truck drivers, you can make a good living, but it's a dangerous job, and it's a lot of work. But it's a lot of fun for people who love to do it. So, Gleno, if you feel you can do it and your Shih Tzus are going to be safe, I support you, brother. Just be careful. Queen, bikini emoji. Yes. Good job, Queen. Gilbert, Sammy, I should be done by Monday with the move I was doing in downsizing. All right, brother, we keep praying for you. And on the next step, yes, one step at a time, in my escape to my self-reality, living life on my terms. Gilbert, I want everyone right now to send positive vibes to Gilbert and prayer emoji to our brother Gilbert in Queens, trying to change his life. He enjoys cutting hair. He's trying to get his health together. He took care of his mom for many years of his life. His family tries to guilt trip him. He's done with that shit. Okay? He's ready to live life on his own terms. And I'm supporting Gilbert. I love you, Gilbert. Go forward, brother. Queen, thank you. Mackle J. What's your zodiac sign? You're either Virgo, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini. Am I right? You sound like the Beyonce song on her first album. Come on, man. I don't like telling people that because it's too like voodoo. It's like, yeah, I'm just me. Does it really matter when I'm born? I know some people get into that and there's a science to it. There's an art. Now, it makes me remind me of the Beyonce song from her first album. I like that song. I think it was called Signs. But what I could tell you is, I don't want to be disrespectful because I feel like you're into it. So I don't want to be disrespectful to anyone. But it's just not my thing to I don't know. Luke, Gleno is their trucker jobs that are automatic and shortage truckers. Queen, whistle with your hands. Wasn't that wild? Blanton's watching some weird porn, man. Queen. And then she gave the cheers emoji. Good job. Thank you, Queen. Rob. Sammy, what is your favorite camping spot near Naples? Naples has a couple state parks. What was the one? Cordocian State Park. There's Collar State Park all the way by Marker Island. There's a free preserve called Deep Creek Preserve, which is about an hour and a half away from Naples. But those are your three main spots. Collar State Park down by Marco Island. Cordocian State Park right by Naples. Maybe a little bit north, and then Deep Creek Preserve, which you can get for free online, but you gotta register and you gotta ask for a permit. But that's like an hour and a half away from Naples. But those are your main camping spots. There's other like private spots, but if you're talking about state-run parks that are pretty cheap, Collar I think is $22 per night before tax, and the Cordocian was like $26 per night. And then, like I said, the Deep Creek Preserve, it's free up to 8 nights, but you got to register online. You got to apply for a permit. You get it right away. You get the key code to the lock. But that's a little bit in the middle of nowhere. Nikki King. High five. Sam, thank you. High five emoji to you. Goon Loso. 203 New Haven, Connecticut. Still here? Good to see you, Goon. Hey, Sam. Yes, heart emoji from I remember you from 203 New Haven, Connecticut. Love and respect to Connecticut, man. Good job. Marin. Hope. Marin, I love you, and I really enjoyed that comment about your father and his temperament and how he didn't he didn't put money as an idol. I could tell, obviously, your father raised a loving woman, and I got love for you. Gilbert got hope. Praise the Lord. We're doing 2 for 2 so far. Kansas got hope. Rob's got hope. Peppa Pig's got hope coming out her eyes. Guloso hope. Man, everyone's hopeful. Rattling it down, losing hope. Well, I appreciate you being honest. I mean, I would have felt like somebody was lying if we got everyone had hope. Then I know people lying because I know most people. So I'm glad that everyone's being honest. Macaulay, I don't know. Hope I'm in the middle. All right, that's fair. I like honesty. Wabozy, 21. Hope. All right, praise the Lord. 21 is my favorite player. Dominique Wilkins. Joe Boss. I'm boycotting automated services. I don't do that. I'm serious hope. Okay. Well, I like automation, but I thank you for being hopeful. Carmen, hope. Kansas, robot don't spend money. You got to change their oil. Buck Porter, South Florida's in the house. Need budget from UBI. Buck Porter, we getting there, brother. You're going to be in the cabinet because I know how you get down. Buck, the heart emoji with the prayer. I'm with you. Nikki, you can start finding them for all vacant properties. What was that about? We're going to negotiate. We got to take it one step at a time. Buck, Start with all pensions, etc. Everyone gets a change to 1,500 if they had extra no change with those Social Security annuity funds to start the pool for UBI. Sounds like a magical world. Buck, you're going to be in my cabinet. You and Nikki, we're going to figure out something. I like where you're going with. You're thinking outside the box. Luke, if I can get any animal wild, it would be a fox. I'm not mad at that. Kilofax, you ever try renting an office space? Nah, not really. I really don't have a desire to. I don't want to live indoors at this point, especially now I'm in Florida. I did look at them to see like if there was any cheap ones, but that's not a bad idea. I mean, if you were never thinking about living there, because technically somebody could call the cops on you if they saw you living there every night. So like here you are, like you're trying to do something legit. You spend $20,000 or more to like rent a or to buy a commercial building or rent, and then like somebody, your neighbor wants to like say, look, this person's there every night, something's not right, and then all of a sudden you wasted money. So that's why I would never want to buy somewhere that I kind of knew I couldn't use it for what I want to use it for. But good thought, Luke. Laughing. It came out wrong. If I could own any pet, it would be a fox. All right, well, I don't judge. There was one guy here talking about like whistling with your hands, Blanton. Kilofax. I rent an office space to live in and shower at the gym. Kilofax. That's not a bad idea, man. How much do you spend a month for that? Will universal basic income cover that? How much do you spend per month doing that, Killer? James. Sam. I'm in the chat. You awesome as always, James. Thank you for leaving a comment. Let me know that, brother. Love to you, man. Nikki. UBI should lower crime a lot. Definitely. Petty crime. There's always going to be criminals. There's always going to be bad stuff in the world. We're never going to eliminate that. We're never going to eliminate that, but we're going to make life better. We're going to make society healthier. We're going to make crime less. I agree with that. Drug use less, mental health better, society better, more creative, more loving. There's still going to be bad stuff. But it's going to be better. That's what I'm talking about. Praise the Lord. Kilofax, rent an office is like a third of an apartment. Not a bad idea, Kilofax. I thought about it. How much you spending per month? Trent, bro, I have ancestors who landed in Pennsylvania 200 years ago. That makes me an American, bro. Well, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Either way, I can live in Florida 6 months a year. That takes care of flipping winter. I'm not mad at you if that's what you want. But if you want to come down here full time, we gotta have. I want you to be able to do that. But I love you, brother, and I'm very thankful to have you as a viewer and a friend for a long time because I remember you from the beginning, and you've always been supporting and loving, and I want you to know that's appreciated, brother. That's appreciated, Trend News. Got love for you, man. James, I have a lot of daily drama going on, and I think about what you have going on and see what you're talking about with your downsizing. James, that's real talk, bro. I hear you. I understand exactly what you're saying. You guys got me over here sweating. They got me all worked up about universal basic income. Damn it. Sweating my ass off. It's hot now. Back into the 80s. Well, it's probably about 75 right now. Peppa Pig. Robots will break down. That's okay. We'll get somebody to change their oil. And then she gave me a couple of robot emojis laughing good. You got all me cracking up. It's good to laugh, man. Laughter is good for the soul. I'll give you hope. Got to laugh. Good job. Somebody give me the Dookie emoji. Is Cheesy still in here? Cheesy, give me a Dookie emoji. Antolino. I signed a short-term lease and we'll be moving in February. Good. Because that's high. We'll be making some major life changes. Antolina, get your ass at $1,400 a month. Too high for a single lady. You don't need that much space. But I want you to be happy. So I love you, though. Trent, thanks. You're my brother. Trent, I got love for you, man. I really do. Cheesy. I predict nomad life will grow exponentially. It may. Once people get tired of working for little or nothing for themselves. The number one asset of living mobile is flexibility. Flexibility. There's a job in South Carolina. You need a job, you get a job. But with universal basic income, you ain't gonna need that. But you need to go visit a sick relative. You're ready. Everything you got is ready in your car. Go visit them. The reality is it won't work for most people because most people have a family unless you get an RV and you have an adaptive mind. Most people don't have an adaptive mind. Most people like routines. When you live in a car, it messes up your routine a little bit. But I can see it helping a lot of people. But also you got to consider this is for the younger, middle, or just getting older crowd. Once you get into your 70s and 80s, you're going to need to settle down. But I think you can buy a cheap piece of land, just live in your car. That's what I may do. So there's hope. But I still think, again, There's approximately 325 million people in the United States of America. I think less than 1% of the United States population lives in their car. I think less than 3 million people live in their car full time. So we're still a very small percentage of people that actually do it full time. But I'm blessed. I love this lifestyle, and I'm very thankful. Angelina. I just got rid of my bed. Good job. You don't need a bed. I get 6 to 8 hours of sleep. I live in my car. And I'm sleeping on the air mattress. Let me tell you something. The biggest scam in society was the box spring. Not only do you have to spend $1,000 on a mattress at least, you got to spend another $1,000 on a box spring. Total scam. I got no box spring. I got a camping mat, a $10 bed topper, and some quilts. I sleep like a baby. The mattress industry and the box spring was a total scam. Waterbeds, scam, even though they were a little sexy. Total disaster. She said she just got rid of her bed on an air mattress. I don't like air mattresses. I had them, but I understand. You're downsizing. You're getting ready to downsize again. Good job. Feeling free. Angelina, keep going for it. I'm getting ready to downsize too. I got some shit back here. I was looking at the other day. I got to downsize more. I got too much stuff back there. I got too many shirts, too many long sleeve shirts. I got to start downsizing again. Too much stuff. Luke, oh my God, I went to the Super Bowl in Tampa. Did you when they played the Giants? That's crazy. I worked in Ybor City at Club Fun. I don't know that. Was fun times. Oh, that's interesting. Luke, during the time of the Super Bowl in 2000. Cheesy. I worked in Ybor. I don't even know what that is. Ybor in the mid-90s. Nikki, either they make everything free or they pay us to exist on a planet since they went out of their way to make it so expensive to do so. Nikki, we're going to get there. Don't worry. We'll get there. We're going to get there. Marin, heart, prayer. Gilbert, heart, prayer. Good job, Marin. Marin's a loving woman. I love you, Marin. Gilbert, 2 robots. I like the robot emoji. 2 palm trees. Sun. Sunglass face. Sun. 2 palm trees and 2 robots. Yes. Praise the Lord. That's the dream. Rattling down. Good luck, Gilbert. Yes. Prayer emojis to Gilbert. Apathy. Gilbert, you got this. Prayer emoji. Good job, Apathy. Cheesy. Gilbert, thumbs up. Yep. Buck Porter. Signs. Thumb up. Great song. Oh, yeah. The Beyonce song. That was a good song. I was dating. Yeah, that was a good song. I had some good memories on that song. Gilbert. 3 thumbs up from Gleno. Rob, thank you. Mary. He's a Sagittarius. Mary, you ain't a prophet because you're wrong. That, like Trump said, you're fired. You're out of here. That's it. That's wrong. That's not true. I love you, though. Michael J. Oh, a snag. Oh, my God. I'm shocked. I thought he was Virgo. But you're both wrong. Total disaster. That's why I'm single. Andy G. Hey, Sam. Hey, folks. Happy Friday, y'all. Andy G. We love you, brother. Andy G. I love you. You're a good guy. Hydration break. Love and respect. Gilbert. Thank you, Sammy. You have definitely kept my spirits up. Love listening to you, brother. Love having you. Wishing you the best also. Peace be with you, brother. You know I'm on your team, man. Macaulay. Have you ever listened to the song? Have you ever listened to a song and made you cry? And which song was it? Mine's called Chandler by Saye. I know she's like an artist that writes a lot of music. I like the song she did with Kanye West, Wolves. That made me cry. And I looked at the song, motivational song, as self-empowerment. Well, I'm not mad at that. The song that made me cry instantaneously would be Sade by Your Side. Sade by Your Side. I can't even listen to it. As soon as it starts playing, I skip it. It's like as soon as Finding Nemo comes on or Lion King, I skip it. I can't watch it. Too sad. Killer Facts. I spend $300 a month. That's not bad. All utilities included for Office 24 access. Killer deal. You made a killer deal, man. Killer Facts. We got to get you on the negotiation team for universal basic income, man. Killer Facts, man. I may have to start looking into that. Where you at? What state you in? Good job, Gilbert. Thank you, everyone. The love is appreciated and reciprocated. I love that word, reciprocated. That's when you know it's a good relationship. We are all great here. Love and respect. Killer. Just can't be obvious and don't, yeah, that's true. And don't make noise. Perfect for a single person. Killer, I like your style, man. You moving good. Maca J. Speaking about mental illness, did y'all hear about the man in downtown LA who pushed that innocent guy in front of the truck, survived, but dang. No, I've seen a couple times like that, stuff like that in news. Very sad, though. Very sad. Cheesy. La Dookie emojis. Good job, Cheesy. Macaulay. Cheesy, is that your butt in the picture? Laughing. That's huge. Nah, Cheesy just likes big girls. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Uh, Forgive me if I say a name wrong. Giller, hello from Italy. I'm 100% Italian. I've never been to Italy. I don't want to go to Italy because it's too far away. I love Florida. But love and respect to Italy. You're getting universal basic income too. I got a Jeep. 80% of the Jeep is made in Italy by Fiat. I got love for Italy. Michael J. Does anyone else put baby powder on their bed? I put baby powder in between my thighs about 5 times a day to keep my thighs from rubbing together. I love that. I sleep like a baby. I recommend you put it between your thighs during the course of the day. Nikki. Foam mattresses are super cheap. Yeah, I agree with that. And easily to cut to fit in your space. I agree with that, Nikki. Married. Angelina. I want to get Japanese futon. I want to get Japanese girl. I read it helps your back. I heard the same thing. Sound John from New Jersey's in the building. Hope here. Good job. And some faith. I'm not mad at that. You need that. My mom said faith is what keeps her from going too negative. So I agree with that. Hey, Sam. Hey, brother. Going back full-time to a smaller sailboat back in Florida. 3 weeks, always fine. I'm not mad at you. Change as many times as you need to change, but always stay the loving person that you are, Sailing John. I love you no matter what you decide. You decide you want to go into a sailboat, a van, or a blimp in the sky, or if you want to ride horseback, Sailing John, you're my guy, all right? And universal basic income is coming. Good job, cheesy. It's a picture of my ideal woman. I'm not mad at you. You like chunky women. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. DT 2004. Capitalism helped drive innovation. Yeah, until it became corrupt. And advancements in societies like U.S. Basic universal income might move us closer to communism and socialism. Well, Social Security is socialism. Social Security is socialism. So back in the 60s and 70s, we had unions, we had pensions, we had annuities. That's when we had a middle class. Now we have a shrinking middle class and a thriving corporation. Crony capitalism, corporate tax reform, and all these different things, and a shrinking middle class, it's an unsustainable level. And so when you're at retirement age and when you can't work, and when Donald Trump Jr. is in the White House because he inherited money and he's putting in more corporate tax reform, and you can barely afford your $2,000 a month rent, and you're 65 and no one wants to hire you, you're going to have a different thought on a level of socialism. Just like everyone who fought Social Security, everyone who fought Medicare. America is the richest country in the world, and we are the only industrialized nation that doesn't have a universal healthcare system, and we spend the most money in the world on healthcare, and it's the number one cause of bankruptcy. We are totally prideful, totally brainwashed by wealthy, rich corporations that we're on the right path, but we're on the wrong path, and facts show it. Facts show that the middle class is shrinking. Facts show that healthcare is the number one cause of bankruptcy. Facts show that mental health has continued to get worse. Facts show that stress is caused by lack of financial well-being. We print money, we issue bonds, we issue stocks. We do not do things on the up and up. We do things on borrowed money. Government defense contractors get billions of dollars. The average starting salary in the military is $20,000 a year. It's a complete sin how corporations have taken over America and sold it to you as if capitalism is helping the common person. So I understand that we still need innovation. So I'm not talking about 100% socialism. I'm talking about expanding Social Security and Medicare to a level of universal basic income. Not you never going to have innovation or work, but a basic level of human dignity. Okay? Because right now what you have is financial inequality. Okay? That's what capitalism has brought us. And I think we can do better than 70 to 80% of society living paycheck to paycheck. I think we can do better as the richest country in the world and being the only industrial country that doesn't have some type of universal health care. I think we can do better. Will it be perfect? No. We're still going to ensure innovation. We're still going to ensure a level of capitalism, but we're going to ensure a level of humanity above all else. Because if all society is about is making profit, because that's the definition of capitalism, companies operate for one reason, profit. We're going to ensure that society also operates off a level of compassion and empathy. If Jesus was around, he'd be a socialist, not a capitalist. Never forget that. Most people in America worship Jesus, but they also worship the dollar. Gold is above the golden rule in America. The golden rule is a scripture Jesus taught us that the whole Bible is summed up by how you treat others. Capitalism is summed up by gold. It's all about profit. So in today's society, we worship gold, but we put aside the golden rule. What about the people who don't have the ability to articulate their thoughts? What about the people that don't have the ability to go on a job interview and express themselves? What about the people who weren't born with the DNA to sell like Donald Trump, or weren't born with an inheritance? What about those people? Not everyone can work their way up. And right now, corporations are making billions, and there's people working at Walmart making $10 an hour. That's a total sin with no health care. Total sin. Total disgrace to humanity. And why the current president sells you on capitalism, he's hiring foreign workers to work in his luxury resort in Mar-a-Lago in Florida, paying them minimum wage. That's a complete disgrace to humanity, in my opinion. Some people may disagree with that, but that's not my life experience. I got to speak on it. Killer facts. I'm in Hudson Valley, New York, about 1 hour from NYC. Okay, upstate New York. Okay, good. Thank you, Angelina. I'm going to have to form a corporation so I can rent a small office space for cheap. I'm not mad at that. I formed a corporation. I formed an LLC, a limited liability corporation for my electrical contracting business, and I also formed a nonprofit. What was it, a 501 or 401c3b with the IRS when I had a nonprofit organization that worked with the homeless and those disenfranchised, and also was like a level of spirituality into it. And forming two corporations, what I can tell you is you're going to need a couple $1,000s off the door. Now, nowadays, you can get a lot of documents online and do it. You don't need a lawyer. If you're not going to do a nonprofit, you could probably do it all yourself. You're going to need at least $500. $500 to get your business incorporated, depending on which structure you choose, limited liability, S Corp. There's a million different ways. What do they call it? Sole proprietorship? A sole proprietorship or something like that is the most basic one you can do. All you got to do is basically go to the place you're operating in the businesses, and you basically use your own social security number. When you create a corporation, well as LLC or S Corp or whatever, you're going to get a tax ID number. I forgot what they called it. ENI number, something like that. And but what I can tell you is it becomes a clusterfuck. It can overcomplicate things. So, but you have to do what works for best for you. But just be mindful of that when you start to open a business. Many times you're better off just starting with a separate bank account, a separate name. You want to shift to a LLC if you're doing something that has a level of liability, such as construction or something where you could be more liable. That's what it does. All businesses do is shift liability off you to another entity. That's why Donald Trump claimed bankruptcy 6 times, but not personally, but with his businesses, because you shift liability. You shift liability off yourself onto your business entity, onto your corporation, and then if it goes bad, you just dissolve the debt. So that's what it's all about. Gilla, please tell me. Okay. Nikki, no, do not baby powder on you because it causes cancer. Well, it may. I mean, I've heard that, like that one girl that got some when she put it up her thing. But I still do it. Macaulay, laughing. Between your thighs, yeah, sounded like you're Brown from Tyler Perry did that? I didn't know that. Trend. Remember, Sam, build a teepee if you want to burn your fire. I got to remember that. My first fire, total disaster. Macaulay, do you know how to swim? Yes, I do. Macaulay, it does. Baby powder causes cancer. Well, I hear you. Everything does a little bit. Macaulay, okay, I'll just stick with baby oil. I'm not mad at you. Marin, nothing wrong with socialism. Yep, nothing wrong with that. I agree. Not anymore, because I depression, recession was banks, corporations and Wall Street. Yep, they are not to be trusted. Yep. When we had the corporate bailout in 2006 and 7, that wasn't capitalism. True capitalism would let every bank fail. The American taxpayer bailed out every big corporation, every Wall Street guy. Okay? So don't tell me about capitalism, okay? Because true capitalism would have let the entire system collapse in 2007 and 8. We didn't. Okay, we backed them up. It was socialism to the corporations, okay? So please. And all you got was your unemployment extended for another 3 months. Total disgrace. Marin, I'm more radical now. Yeah, you got to be. Hey, look, they're going for corporate tax reform. You got to go for UBI. Shit, they'll run right over you in this world. I like Sweden's economy. I don't know enough about the comment. I'm sweating now. I can barely move my thing here. Got me all worked up. Trend. My doctor is American. Why do you think he came here? He wanted to be a doctor, not a businessman. Yeah, that's true. Big business. Healthcare, big business, especially in Florida. And less stress for him. He knows it does well. Yeah, look, I love America, but as an American citizen, I can use my First Amendment Constitution right, which is to protest the government for any means. Okay? That's your number one constitutionary right, that you can speak up against your government. And right now, I feel the government's controlled by corporations. So did Donald Trump until he got elected. Did he do anything to make the corporations charge less for health care? No, he just gave him a tax break. He made him even more powerful. He told a deception to the common person. Macazay. I think phones and social media are becoming an issue now. People don't even know meet up and even socialize anymore. Well, I like that. I like the fact that right now, me and you, we're using social media and we're using technology so we don't have to see each other. I like to spend most of my time by myself, but I like interaction like this because it's a relationship without the commitment. I'd marry a robot. Marin, I like Sweden economy. I got to learn more about that. Peppa Pig. It goes back to 1973. Richard Nixon and HMO Act. I don't know enough about that to comment. Which it was illegal prior to profit off someone's health. It's big business, which I worked as a nurse. It's a mess. Peppa Pig, great comment. I'm going to have to look that up. Good job. Peppa Pig. Richard Nixon was a crook. But it goes back to 1973. Now insurance companies can profit off you being sick. Peppa Pig's got some good information on that one. Good job, Trent. So right, Sam. I do well. My daughter struggles, and I need to help her. Love to you, brother. Not with money, but lead her to take care of herself. Good job. We are all not the same. Trent, that's why I love you, brother. Trent, I love you, man. You're a good dude, man. Marin, yes. Michael J. TAC is linked to cancer. So is Diet Coke. I have some Diet Coke, though. Get some health. Get some from a health food store. Lots of substitutes. All right, I'll have to look that up. I like using it, but all right, I'll look it up. It has alloy. Woohoo! What's going on, man? You in San Diego? Why is LLC important? It shifts liability. That's why I got it. If you're in the house hanging somebody's ceiling fan, you drop the ceiling fan. Now, look, you could always still get sued, just like when Donald Trump committed adultery on his wife, and he signed and he had his lawyers fraudulently sign papers before the election, and that's why his lawyer got arrested. Because basically they used certain funds to pay off the women that he slept with and cheated on his wife. Okay? You thought, Hillary emails were a disgrace? What about a man cheating on his wife, telling his lawyer to pay off women he slept with, and then when his lawyer doesn't want to go to jail for the rest of his life, the guy who told him to pay him off throws him under the bus? How do you like that character? Okay? So what you're doing is shifting liability. You're saying it wasn't my fault that my lawyer paid off the prostitutes. It wasn't my fault that the lawyer paid off the Stormy Daniels. That's his job. He's a lawyer. Liability shift. Donald Trump claimed bankruptcy 6 times. He knows how to play the game. He threw his lawyer under the bus even though he told his lawyer to do it. That's what it is. Liability shift. That's why he created LLC. Good job. Halifax. We need to also downsize on population. Well, let's stop having kids. Too many people having kids. Yeah, well, all right, you guys aren't ready for this. Every male, as soon as a male is born, he's going to have a mandatory vasectomy until he's 25. At 25, he can have his vasectomy reversed, and then he can begin to have kids. We're going to eliminate that. Kids are a financial decision, yep, that is taken so lightly. Well, we all been young and horny, myself included. We knew offer tax incentive. No, forget the tax incentives. Every male is going to have a vasectomy, mandatory, at the age at birth age, you don't feel circumcision, you ain't going to feel a vasectomy. And then at the age of 25, it can be reversed and he's more mature. He can make better decisions. Good job, Marin. Sole proprietorship. That's it. Good job, Marin. That's the easiest and simplest one, but it doesn't shift liability as much. Okay, it's like you paid to prosecute yourself. You didn't tell your lawyer to do it. So LLC is a little bit more complicated, but it limits your liability. That's what it stands for, limited liability company. So sole proprietorship, it's easier to create, but you still have a lot of liability. So that's why you want to shift. Good job, Gilbert. This is true. People are constantly seeking financial security due to fear. Totally agree with that. So they never stop to live. They are afraid of not being able to exist. I totally agree with that. That's why we're going to get UBI. So we fall into the trap of we want and need. Totally agree. We're on the same page. Trent, I'm a business owner. But unions have helped a lot of non-union shops. Trent, that's a fair comment. It cuts both ways. There's some bad parts about unions, some good parts, and vice versa. I agree. Mackle J. Do you like dogs? I love dogs. Had a dog for 10 years. Broke my heart when it passed away, but they're also a little bit of a burden because they're a lot to take care of. That's why I would never get another one because they take too much out of your soul when they die, and they're a lot to take care of. But I love my dog. My dog showed me a tremendously hopeful part of life. And sometimes when I'm walking at night, I think about my dog and I cry. And I know there's probably times I let my dog down, but I love my dog. I love pets. I love boxers, specifically the boxer breed. I love dogs. Love them. But they're a lot to take care of. I could never have another one. Gilbert, keeping us in debt and the cycle continues. Totally agree with that. Gilia, tell me, please. I just broke it down for you. Good job, Cheesy. My ex-wife called and said, do you miss me? Uh-oh. Cheesy, you're getting your shit together. Don't fall back into that trap. I said, no. Don't. Hold on. Now I'm upset. Cheesy, why does she still have your number? If you want to change your life, your ex-wife should not have your phone number unless you have children with her. If you don't have children with her, she shouldn't have your number, man. You got to go forward in life. She's going to bring you backwards through communication. I'm very upset now, Cheesy. She says, no, but I miss you. Yep, that's what happens when she keeps your number. Refrigerator sitting a ton of an ass. She hung up on me laughing. Cheesy, I love you, but I'm dead serious. The number one lesson I learned in life when it comes to ending relationships, you have to change your number and they should never have it again when it's time to move on. Luke? I'm tired too, man. Good night, Sam. Got to be up early. Yard sale. I'm not mad at you. Luke and thrifting. I hope you have a good time. I hope you get some deals. Luke, peace and love. Gilbert, judge in Texas just ruled Affordability Care Act unconstitutional. Hey, look, for a while, they didn't want to give minorities their rights. They didn't want to give women their rights. So I don't care what a judge says. There's plenty of judges that say one thing and then say another thing. Just like Trump says, depends what court you go to. You can go to the Ninth Circuit, they say one thing, go to another circuit to say another thing. That's why he put a lot of conservatives in the Supreme Court, because law is up to interpretation. Law is up to interpretation. What is a courtroom? A courtroom is two lawyers debate the same law. Who can persuade more people? Bottom line is, healthcare is a right, okay, not a privilege. Education is a right, not a privilege. And we could, hey, look, constitutional right for Colin Kaepernick to take a kneel at the national anthem. How'd they like that? They didn't like that. They didn't like that constitutional right. So you know what? It's all debatable. And UBI is coming. Good job. And universal basic income. And universal basic health care. Wahoo. Van life was great. I was doing very good, but all good things come to an end. I'm not mad at you. Good experience. My cleaners weren't cleaning and my business fell apart. That's what happens. That's true. Good. I had to come back very mad. Look, when you own a business, you own a baby, you own a dog. And if you're not buying it, if you don't have a presence, it will fall apart. So that's an excellent comment. And anyone who's starting a business, if you operate a business, you will work harder than you ever worked. The only benefit to having a business is hopefully you're doing something you love and you're passionate about it. But you have to pay attention to it. You have to be around it. Presence is everything. Totally agree with that. Bob, Sam, smile. I hope you're okay. Thank you, Bob. I'm all worked up and sweaty hot. Bob, if you can have any superpowers, what would it be? Choose wisely. Good question. Right now, I grant everyone with a swig of my hand universal basic income. Boom! Let it be done. Superpower is legit. Good job. Gilbert, 3 thumbs up. Good job. Marin, I had a boxer. Sat on the steps at 5 years old and learned to read. I love boxers. Great dogs. Thank you, Marin. Woohoo. The problem is no one wants to work anymore. Oh, who cares? Everyone wants $50 to start an hour, and everyone wants to sit at home and Facebook. And you want to live in your car in San Diego while you have everyone else work for you. Everyone wants everything, brother. Can't have it. Good job. Gilbert, UBI, send me for president. Well, it's coming. Well, all I can tell you is, praise the Lord. I made 32 people. I didn't make 32 people were encouraged enough to give me a thumbs up. I love you, Wahoo. Good to laugh. If you are watching this and you didn't give the video a thumbs up, please do so. There was one prick in here, or girl, or robot that gave me a thumbs down. I tried to be nice to everyone, but you're never going to please everyone, so that's okay. I gave myself a thumbs up, so I'm part of that 32. Share the video, love the video, but love yourself above all else. And take life one day at a time. There's going to be times in life where you have hope and times in life when you have no hope. Take life one day at a time. Do the best you can. Try to stay positive. Try to treat people right. Even if you disagree with people, I never try to hurt people. So that's what I always at least have a piece about. I passionately believe what I believe, but I always try to make sure that I never hurt people. So, you know, I think if you can kind of like let that be your guiding light, you will be okay in life. And I wish the best for everyone, even that one prick who gave me a thumbs down. I wish the best for him. What an asshole.